Good morning, everyone. Time for another silver analysis. My name is JR. Today's the 6th day of April 2017. It is approximately 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is your gold chart. We're going to do a turbo analysis. Just look at the weekly charts as well as the daily charts, okay? So gold, again, fell below this level here. Again, as I've said before we treat this as a downtrend, at least on the longer term time frames, right? We want to get rid of two levels of support. As of right now, it's really only gotten rid of one level of support, right? So now we're holding here at this this band here around 1200. Has been holding out very well. You can see that the market made an attempt here to come back down. You have that big bearish candle, and then the market came up and it bounced from there, right? So it found support at this level. So I'm expecting the market to at least test this area, big area of resistance here. So until we surpass 1350, again, this could continue to be very, very volatile. So again, at this point, I am waiting for the market to continue to run a bit higher. I'm hoping that we're going to see the $1,300 area, the $1,275 to $1,300 area. Again, a move about 1350 would be very productive here for gold, especially a move above this trend line here, right? So that's the weekly. The daily time frame looks a little bit different, right? The daily time frame very much in a bull market right now, really just standing still. Looks like so this is the move. You had a really nice move to the upside, came down here, found support here. So it looks like this, as of right now, it looks like this is the major low that we'll be looking at. Of course, a move below this, a move below 1200 is definitely not going to be positive here for gold. But as far as I'm concerned here, you have a low and then a higher low, right? So as long as we stay above this level, we can continue to create new highs. We can continue the bull market. Again, on this move to the downside, it did break above 1, 2, 3 levels of support. Really breached this level here. So technically, we were in a bear market here, but then the market turned around and now is finding resistance here at this level here. So good area to short if you're a short-term trader. And again, you really want to respect the lows, right? This is really where you don't want to fall below. This is not necessarily a long-term low, simply because it did not break this long-term high, right? So until this can break above this 1270, 1265 area, this is still not considered a solid low. So really any trades, any buys should be treated against this low here at around 1180. Okay. Again, still waiting for a move above this level here. Good time to short here. Again, on a short term, we could see this market do something like this. Maybe find some support here and then continue to go higher right from here. So we can definitely see that move. If this level doesn't hold, if this line doesn't hold, I would expect this level to hold. And obviously, if this level doesn't hold on the daily time frame, that's not too positive. We would probably retest the 1300, the low 1100 area. Let's look at silver. Okay, silver again. I think on my last analysis, I said that this is really the low where I didn't want to fall below the 1580 area. We had stops at around 1544. We didn't get stopped. The market moved up really nicely. Found some resistance here on this trend line here. This is actually the trend line here. So we actually broke above it, and currently we are above it. So we could see on silver a move maybe to come back and test this trend line before continuing to go higher. You can draw, I guess you can draw a quick trend line here and possibly find some support over here, and maybe just do this, maybe something similar to gold before it breaks out, because this does seem like a big level here. 1830 to 1850 does seem like a really solid level. But again, we are above this trend line, which is definitely positive. If you redraw that trend line and you're looking at the most recent high, that'll be around 1844. Again, we are building some sort of this is the shorter term. This is a 4-hour chart. So again, we are building a little bit of a some sort of a continuation pattern here. So we could see the market continue to go up. If it falls below this level, then I would expect something like this. This is what I would expect. And maybe retest this level here. All right. But again, I'm going to stick to what I said last time on my last analysis. I don't think we'll test the 1550 again. If I'm correct and this bull market has indeed begun, then technically we shouldn't see a fall below 1560, 1540, 15, around 15 and a half. No matter what, obviously we're going to look at a lot of volatility. So even if this market comes down here, or even if it comes down here, as I said before, I don't anticipate the market to create new lows below this level here. If it does create a new low, it could be trouble. And we might see a test on the longer term time frames, on the monthly time frame, on the weekly time frame. Really, you want to fall below this level here before I call it bearish. But as of now, the weekly time frames and the monthly time frames look really nice. Again, this move down, move sideways, and move up looks very healthy. Again, silver being the most volatile metal, we could see a lot of volatility here before we see the next big breakout, right? But again, the market is looking very robust, very solid market right here. I really like this market. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. Bye-bye.